Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Diecast Tuesday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Jada Toys 1:32 scale HISS tank and Destro. Let's get into it! Let's begin with a look at the packaging. And here we have on the top G.I. Joe and a hook that sometimes falls in. And then a nice window showcasing a partial view of the top of the figure and vehicle. On the front, a nice big window showcasing the side of the vehicle and Destro there. Jada, G.I. Joe, Destro, and HISS High-Speed Sentry. And then, you know, the All Striker die-cast figure 8 and up. On the bottom, Jada, small print, fine print, legalese print, GIJoe.com print. You're going to need a screwdriver and a barcode. On this end, G.I. Joe, and a window showcasing Destro and a partial view of the HISS tank. And on this side, G.I. Joe 132. Here would figure. And a number. I don't know why that sticker's on there. I got this at Walmart, so I don't know. Maybe that's something new. Hollywood Rides, G.I. Joe, Cobra Commander and Stinger, Destro and HISS, Duke and Vamp, JadaToys.com. And that, by the way, is the cross sale. And then we have all kinds of warnings, attentions, Achtungs, and don't stick things in your pie hole. In all kinds of language. Don't give it to babies. Symbols I'm not going to learn. Did I say Hasbro print? I did now. That, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and the vehicle. And first of all, let's start off with the Destro, and this is the exact same Destro that's been released several times already. I really wish they would have done a new figure with this one that maybe could go in the turret or even in the cockpit. But he does have nice paint apps on him, and it seems like this one's, they missed some on the chest here. He's maybe chipped right here. And then they didn't follow all the way around with this paint app on the leg all the way around, that red. So, but you know, it's a decent mold, and it's, I guess, an okay paint job, especially for what size it is. I'm not a painter, so, you know, I definitely couldn't do a better job than this at this time. Now let's take a look at the HISS tank. And just like the original toys, it has wheels on the bottom. The treads do not work. They are just molded plastic. The turret here is also solid plastic. This is the die-cast part. All the undercarriage here is plastic. And this is die-cast here and plastic canopy. Now in the box, the turret is separate and has to be installed, but you see there's a little peg down in there, or a fat peg down in there, and then there's a port right here in the bottom of it, and you just push it into place, and it doesn't, I mean, it's like this, it stays there, but it tends to want to remove itself when you rotate it. Now it does have up and down on the weapons. It can go, that's as far up as it can go, and just straight ahead for down. And again, it will do a full 360-degree rotation. Now it's got 788 here, nice Cobra Tampo, and Cobra Tampo, and then 788 on this side. The details are nice. Look at all the nice little rivets there, and the, I guess, venting right there, and nice details in the gun, even the Tampo right there. That might be a decal, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell sometimes. But, you know, even nice little rivets all down in here, and works for the gears. Not so much on the bottom, it's rather plain. It does have the rear platform like the original toy had, and it does have a hook, tow hook here, and the original also had that. Now the canopy does open. As you can see, there is some nice bit of details in the cabin. Some pedals, the steering yoke, and a couple little buttons and stuff on the sides, and even something right there. I'm not sure what it might be. Nice details in the seat as well. And that, my friends, pretty much covers a look at the figure and the vehicle. I didn't show how well it rolls. It does roll pretty good, and it has those rubberized wheels, so it's a little squeaky though. Destro, it needs some WD-40. And that, my friends, is a look at the figure and the vehicle. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have the Cobra HISS with the Cobra Stinger and the G.I. Joe Vamp Mark I. For our final set of comparisons, here we have the HISS tank with the Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy, Amazon exclusive, Leader Class, Earthrise, Alternate Universe or Dead Optimus Prime, which is approximately 1:32 scale in his alt mode. For final thoughts on the Jada 1:32 scale, Hollywood Rides, Cobra HISS, and Destro, I have to say the paint apps on the Destro, are at least on the chest, are a little messy, and he did have one chip in his leg, and I don't know if it was like that out of the packaging or if it just happened to get dinged on something. But nevertheless, I already have another Destro, so I may try to, I don't know, grind parts off of this one and see if I can get him to sit in the turret. Maybe. I don't know. But as far as the HISS tank itself goes, it's pretty accurate, I think, to the original toy. I think the size is appropriate for the figure. And I think it scales up nicely with the current approximate 1:32 scale of Transformers in their alt mode. At least the majority of them. There are a few that are bigger. There's some that scale smaller, and motorcycles just don't scale at all. But that's for another video. And overall, you know, if you're a G.I. Joe fan and, you know, you want to fit some stuff from G.I. Joe in with your Transformers display, these scale up really well with the rest of the line, or the majority of the Transformers line, the current line: War for Cybertron, Legacy, Legacy Evolution. So, or, you know, you might just be a G.I. Joe fan and like die-cast vehicles. Either way, this one is probably a pickup for you if you run across it. That does it for the review. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out. That's cool too. Don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.